Hey guys, and welcome to this video. So we've had to take Max into hospital. What's happened recently is all the kids have been sick. First Leah got it, then Emily, then Max. And Max had what we thought was a bug, and he had fevers for about 4 or 5 days, and they were getting pretty high. Last night we just bit the bullet and went, you know what, we need to get him checked out. This has gone on too long. This time round we did things a little bit differently, because normally I would stay in hospital and Ellen would be here with the kids, but Ellen stayed in and I stayed here with the kids. So Max had a bunch of tests. He's not looking too good at the moment, and he spent overnight in the ICU. Some of the tests have come back and they know that he's got pneumonia, which is obviously terrible. So he'll continue to stay in the ICU for the moment. So I'm about to head into the hospital now and just take over from Ellen, give her a bit of time to come back here, get some sleep, and just rest for a little bit, because she'll be going back in overnight. All right, let's go. We are the Mitchells. There's Emily, Leo, Max, Ellen, and Charles. And this is our channel, 3 Under 2. So from here I'm going to be switching over to GoPro, purely because I don't want to be handling the G7X in the hospital, and the GoPro is a bit more discreet. So sorry about the footage, but it's GoPro time. So guys, I just picked up the kids from childcare and came home. Ellen is still at the hospital in the Picu with Max and will stay there overnight. What's happened today, Max got his test results back, so he's got pneumonia, but also he's tested positive for rhinovirus and RSV. So obviously that's not good, and that's why he's got his own room in the Picu. He does have a nurse there watching him 24/7, but she's in a joining room with a sliding door, so she can hear and see everything that's going on. But because Max is classed as contagious, she's not in that room, and every time she comes in she's got gloves, mask, and apron on. I guess Ellen and I are just a little bit thrown off by how quickly this escalated. He has been unwell for a few days and has had some temperatures. We really didn't think it was something as serious as pneumonia. So we're actually quite concerned about that. On the flip side of that, you know, being in the hospital, being in the Picu, almost oddly feels kind of normal. Under these sort of situations, under a normal situation with someone with a regular sort of health, they'd probably be reacting quite differently. Ellen and I are fairly level-headed, fairly calm, fairly organised. That comes from obviously spending a lot of time at the hospital, on a ward, in an ICU and stuff like that, which is not a good thing, to be honest. The kids here are really starting to miss Ellen. Picking up Emily from childcare, you know, she was telling me to go away, where's mummy? Is mum gonna be home? And just explaining to her that mum's in the hospital with Max, really didn't go down well. There was probably a good half an hour to an hour where she was just, I want mum, I want mum, I want mum. But it was good that Ellen was able to get on a call and chat to her, and that kind of calmed her down a little bit. And it's mainly because Ellen hasn't seen the kids since yesterday afternoon. So while they were at childcare, Ellen was able to come home and actually get some sleep, get some rest, recharge her batteries, because you know, when you're on a ward or when you're in the ICU, you don't get a lot of sleep. I mean, at the very least... Oh, you're right, mate. You're right. At the very least, you're going to get 4 hours or 3.5 hours between they do OBS. Okay, I'll get you some more. I'm just talking to the camera at the moment, okay? Do you want to sit here? You can talk to the camera as well. Alright, so Emily's just finished some of her dinner.
No, I say no.
Okay, she wants some more, so we're going to get her some more dinner. At this stage, he's just getting some antibiotics through his IV. He's getting some oxygen, and he's getting some high flow. The good thing is, when they were doing their OBS, I was there for 2 lots of OBS that they did. Max didn't have a temperature anymore, so that means the antibiotics is working. So, and he was looking, you right there? He was actually looking pretty good by the time I left. So he slept most of the time that I had him. He just slept in my lap, which is probably what he needed. He probably needed some rest. And so he was actually eating and wriggling around and just a little more lively, which is good. That means that either tonight or tomorrow morning, they'll transfer him over to one of the wards. And then he'll just be monitored from there until he gets better, till he's ready to be discharged. Time frame, obviously they're not going to be telling us anything because I just don't know at this stage. But with our previous experiences, if he goes onto one of the wards tonight, there's a possibility that he could get discharged before the weekend. Emily, come on. No, Emily. But if it's tomorrow morning, then we're more than likely going to be in over the weekend. The doctors don't work over the weekend, so he'll either get discharged on the Friday or the Monday morning. But just like anything, we just got to let this play out and give Max that time that he needs to recover. Stop it. Alright, so from here, I'm probably going to... So from here, I'm going to get the kids fed, bath, and to bed. And then probably just touch base with Ellen one more time before I go to bed. And then we'll see where we're at tomorrow morning.